Hi everyone, I'm Only Magic, and today I'm going to be working on the month of June planner. So this month is going to be themed after Utena, Revolutionary Girl, Utena, and this one's going to be very different from all the other Plan With Me videos that I've done. It's kind of like very dark and very minimalistic in itself, so I tried to represent her as the series as much as possible. So for my monthly overview page, what I did here is I just redrew the silhouette scene from one of the original Utena art, as you see here in the picture. So I just went and drew the whole silhouette, color in my red, and then I went back with my black. And then the calendar is actually a sticker that I got from Daiso, I think at the beginning of the year, but you can always go ahead and draw the calendar itself. And I think it might look better because that way you can do that whole background red and then just the calendar itself like black lines. So after I was done with my black, I actually have this Posca white pen that I went ahead and did like all the highlights, the lights that are supposed to be on the building, as well as the August title. So for my mode tracker, what I'm doing is I'm actually using one of the windows. Yeah, one of the windows or the flowers that Utena has, and then I tried to divide it as best as I could in 31 days. Yeah, so for my other spread, it's gonna be my tracker. So my mandatory tracker that I do every single month, which is my build tracker, and then I saw somebody else do this long-term planning. So this section is for you to be able to put events that are coming up that are not necessarily in this month, especially because I do not have a full year planner. I feel this one might help a little bit better for the rest of the year. Then this is also a new spread that I'm trying. This is kind of like a budget spread. So this is a tracker where I'm gonna write the expense, how much I actually spent on, and then how much is left on my bank account. So this one I feel like I've been getting out of control, like splurging. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'm gonna have more like of my mandatory and expenses instead of like my splurges. So I did color coordinated this category so I can like see what I'm spending the most. And this is I think the most Utena spread that I have. So I actually drew the very iconic picture that Utena is hugging, I forgot her name, you know, this picture. Basically that's what I tried to redo. The good thing about this kind of spreads is I always do them very minimalistic in a way, and then as the month goes by I always like to go back and like color in more details with like other media. So by the end of the month it always usually ends up looking different. So by the end of the month it kind of always ends up looking different, but this is my base for the drawing. Okay, so this is the first month. It's kind of like a minimalistic and easy one to do. So this one was heavily inspired on the sticker that I got. So this is a Animal Crossing Poppy inspired spread. What I decided to do is my squares are going to be very simple, and the background that I'm going to be doing in the bottom is very like European or yeah, like very European countryside. It's basically just a feel, and I feel it will match. It matches the sticker very well. So it's not very like Animal Crossing per se, but it does match the sticker outfit. Well, the outfit that the sticker has on it. And this part, I did write down my days of the week. I did use a green that's very light on camera, but basically I just wrote down Saturday to Saturday in this case because I did had 8 days for this spread. So down here, as you see, I started coloring my fill. Very simple, I just drew some hills, and then on the background I drew some bushes. And then right on the front, I think they're tulips, what I drew originally. And obviously my wind hill. What are they called? Wind hill, wind, you know, my wind tower in the corner. Okay, so now that I'm outlining everything, after this basically I'm just going to be adding my sticker or my image here. And this one is actually made by my sister, so this sticker is made by Cochili. She's on Instagram, and if you want to go and follow her. And probably we're going to have this sticker also in pre-order in our share shop, so if you're interested, the link is going to be down below for this one. So here is the sticker for Poppy from Animal Crossing. And yeah, so this next spread is inspired by Sugar Rune. What I tried to do here is for my day headers, I tried to draw the heart crystals that they gather in this show. So I just did this outline, and I know the inside looks very messy, but I tried to replicate crystals, so they're not perfect, but I feel like it gives like this cool illusion that they are hard crystals. So after that, I just drew more like black details. I think I took inspiration from like the Sugar Rune corner art that they have for their pictures, and then I just went ahead and started coloring in my crystals in different colors. They're not following like a pattern per se, but I did try to make every single crystal a different color. And then after that, to try to break down like every single day, I did went ahead and color like the day itself in pink and purple, which are the two Sugar Rune character colors, main colors. And then I just wrote down the days. finally, here's my stickers. This one's Chocolate by Vulcan Forge Studios. I'm just gonna be placing it here, and as you see, like I missed a little bit on the corner, so I had to like peel her up and try to like paste it again, move her a little bit to the side so she would like fit exactly inside my notebook. Okay, so this next spread is one that's very simple but very efficient, and this is a Precure spread too, which means that I obviously love it because I love Precure. So what I did is most of my days of this week are gonna be on this spread where I'm just making like headers. These are very simple headers, and then I wrote groceries in the other corner to try to fill in more of the space, and it is a functional space anyways. And then to try to bring more elements of the Precure series, I drew Pegitan right here, which it's I think the easiest thing that I could add it to represent Cure. It's the easiest thing that I could draw to represent Cure Fountaine. It's a very simple design. I feel like everyone should be able to draw this as well. There's another elements that you can add, like the bottles or her the weapons, but I feel this one was the easiest to do. So after I'm done doing my lines to try to like break down the page more, here is my sticker. As I mentioned before, this one is Cure Fountaine, and this one is ArtOfPloop. Again, all the information for every artist is in the description down below, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering any of the names. Okay, so this is another Precure spread, which makes me very excited. This one's actually, if you cannot tell, inspired by Cure Gelato. So what I decided to do here is do a full ice cream spread. So what I did here is for my days of the week, I did drew different scoops of ice cream, and for like the main day, I actually drew the little headpiece that Cure Gelato has on the top. Now my ice cream cones that I'm coloring here on the bottom are actually the same one that she has on her necklace piece, so that's why they're not like the whole checker pattern but just stripes. So I just went ahead and colored all of the scoops of my ice cream different flavors. So I did vanilla, blueberry, this like strawberry, and then this what's it called, bubblegum, no, cotton candy flavor. Yeah, so this cotton candy flavor, which is always a mix of these two colors. Then I just color in the headpiece like she has it on her outfit, and I didn't like the first yellow that I used, so I went ahead and colored in it again with a brighter yellow. Then on the other side I did chocolate mint. I did this purple one, which can be like an ube flavor, then this Napolitan with like the 3 different colors, and then the last one that I did was this peach flavor. And I think the idea here is to use those like very light transparent colors so that way you can write over them. Then to add more of Cure Gelato's character into the spread, I did drew her sweet, but not on the sweet form, but on the dessert form that Ichika does for her before she actually gets a sweet. So I thought that was a fun idea because it is actually like an ice cream scoop as well. And yeah, so at the end I just added my days of the week, and then I just added my sticker. This one is again Cure Gelato, and this one was made by ArtOfPloop. But yeah, so again, all the information for every single artist is going to be in the description box down below, as well as a pre-order for the puppy sticker. And again, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next month.